Episode 15 of Print and Paint. Today I'm doing Luffy from One Piece. I'm on my mini factory. It's from Body 3D. That's a really nice one for, like, usually it's pretty hard to find really good quality model for like anime stuff. And this one is pretty nice, so let's do it. So first I start by hollowing the piece. It's pretty chunky, I can save a bit of resin. Then I'm just going through quickly with the support here. Nothing super hard. I just went ahead and tried to place the best support that I could. Here I'm just messing around a little bit, trying to find the best kind of support that I can do from the base or here on the side. Okay, so here we have it. The whole thing is glued together. The print was in 3 parts. Everything was really well done at the end of the printing, but so this giant arm was just sliding on top. As you can see here, there is like the pistol arm first, extending all the way, and the giant arm was just sliding on over. I like the concept, it's really nice, but when you look from behind here, I mean just even on the side, you can see this giant hole, and it was just looking really bad. I hated it, so I was like, okay, let's glue the whole thing, fill the gap, and just go with it. It's a bit annoying because I would have preferred to paint it in like 2 or 3 parts instead, but I can still use the arm kind of like a handle, so it's not that bad. I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. Okay, so let's go with the base coat. First, the priming was done gray with a brush. Like I said in my last video, I'm a bit tired of the rattle can, so I'm trying to stay away for now. I'm just doing the classic base coat, then I start with the skin. I've done quite a few skin tone recently, and I'm a bit more confident in the color choice that I'm using, so I was fine on this one. I'm trying to define some of my shadow and highlight, and then I'm blending with the dry brush. I really like doing this, especially on big piece. Here, after the dry brushing, I redefine some shadow because everything is a bit like more subtle. But yeah, like it's really tough to blend everything when the bigger your piece are, the harder it is with just blending classic. So doing this way, same for the shirt here and the pants, just defining your shadows and your highlight and then trying to blend the whole thing together is really helpful. Here I'm still trying to define some highlight over. Nothing super harsh or crazy. So for the straw hat, there was some lines who were defined already, so I used some wash to try to get all the line to pop out, but I had only one solution, was to do everything by hand myself, so I just did a lot of small square between the line and try to define the straw all along. It took a long time, but it was worth it. The result is pretty nice. Here I'm doing the same on the pants, blending the best that I can first with the brush, and slowly with dry brushing and everything is going together. Some small detail. Adding the scar at the end. Small touch, but it had a lot to the piece. So here for the eyes, what I used, first I've tried to go just the classic way, and then I was like, okay, there is some line already in the model, so I'm gonna use wash to get an idea of what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna go over with white and black and redefine everything properly. The hair was just some really like subtle highlights. And then the arm, so I have to paint the whole thing black, define the haki. It's basically a shiny arm if you look the way it is, the style. It took me like a bit of trouble. It's really hard, to be honest, to have a really shiny surface, but the result is fine. So here I am with the Luffy. I'm really happy the way this one came out. The model is nice already, but keeping the color like really smooth and not having a really high contrast and staying closer to like the anime or the art style you're gonna see in the manga is really cool. I went with some straighter edge on the punch here, tried to stay closer to the haki kind of style, and yeah, I'm looking forward to do more of this style when I paint, because even if I like contrast, I think this is great as well. So make sure you subscribe, you leave some comment and some like, and see you next time.